ditch digger, all right. Anyone else? I guess I was posting earlier, right? All right, here's the big reveal. And it got delivered today. Are we ready? All right, here goes. Oh, there it is. My new toy. I got that in Pennsylvania. It was actually on Facebook Marketplace. And I've been looking for months now. Jen was right. I've been looking for a backhoe trencher because most people don't think of a trencher, but a lot of trenchers have the backhoe on it. So that's what I was really looking at, but certainly always looking for backhoes too. So the big, huge bonus was this is obviously not a trencher, but it's a backhoe, and it's got the bucket on the front obviously too. So I am going to have some fun this summer. What guy doesn't want a backhoe for a toy sometime in their life? As you guys know, that front wall with my buddy Craig Ford helped me. You know, I'm not afraid to do some projects. I have run a backhoe a little bit when I was younger, but not much. So the cool thing, everything works. Well, I hope everything works. It's old. It's definitely in a 1960s type model. But you know, a couple drops of hydraulic fluid, but newer tires in the back. It's got an extra bucket. It's got all kinds of new hydraulic lines. It's a diesel, so runs great. Usually can't kill those things. My wife is already complaining that I've got my toy on the yard. So yes, there's no question the yard is going to be a little beat up probably this summer. One of my major goals, anybody knows me, we don't really have that dry of a basement. So I need to redo some drainage, and I want to put some French drains in. And again, by the time I either hire it out or, you know, rent the machine over and over, or really, you know, you guys know me, I'm so cheap that I would rent the machine and try to get it all done in one day. And then you're rushing through it and, you know, overdoing it, making mistakes and whatnot. So, but again, extra buckets. There's some pads if you're doing things on the road. The counterweights, right? So if I don't have the backhoe on, because you actually take the backhoe off, you know, you need counterweights on the back if you're going to be able to use it. Wow, the guy sent me a chain. I have some stumps I need to remove. So yeah, I don't know much about them, so I'm gonna have to learn all about it. So I'll be on YouTube. So it's called an International Harvaster diesel 3414. So if anybody's got any experience, certainly come play with me if you want. But again, I mean, I'm really excited. There's a lot of new hydraulic lines. You know, could use some paint, but look at all those new hydraulic lines the guys put on there. He actually sent me with a hydraulic line. It's got the original manuals. You know, diesel engines, as you guys know, takes quite a bit to kill those. You know, the seat for, you know, for running the backhoe. He's got pads for the seats. You know, I tested everything else. Everything works. If anything, the brakes are a little bit soft, but looks like doing the brakes is really not that hard of a job. to change the brakes on these. Well, easier said than done, but you know, looks good. More new hydraulic lines. I mean, these are things that are expensive, and the guys replaced them all. Brand new tires. Back tires are good, and if these start losing air, eventually you just put a tube, you know, tubes in them. So I think that's the braking system right there. So it's just got a disc in there that, you know, you can replace. So it's got two buckets. It's got this bucket, obviously, which I guess, I don't know, what is that? 18 inches, maybe 20 inches. And came with an extra bucket. So there it is. I have a new toy. Oh, actually, by the way, yes, Justin, I will make sure I'm greasing it all the time. The funny thing, it's not going to get a whole lot of use for me. You know, my goal is to get my stuff done, and, you know, I got a bunch of stumps that need to come out, and, you know, the drainage, and after I do some of my projects, I will dig a little pond for a koi pond. Who knows? You know me. But after I'm done with all that, I'm just going to sell it in a year or two. You know, my poor neighbors. So if you're one of my neighbors, you know, you want to play, let me know what you need digging, because I'm ready to do some playing. Yes, babe, I will get it off the lawn once I figure out how to drive it. Oh, I know what I need. If anybody cuts down trees, I've got some ash trees